So as I'm sure you're all tired of hearing by now, I am doing an exchange in London, which means I have moved here on my own a few months ago. Since this week the theme is travel, I figured maybe it would be nice to answer a few questions about that and just talk a little about that in the hopes that it might help some people. How do you make friends? How do you meet new people?
It's not that hard to meet new people, especially if you're at university and everyone else is in the same situation as you. If not, just try to go to parties, events, meetings, places where you might find people with common interests maybe.
The way I've met most of the people who I get along the best was through YouTube. Surprise, surprise. So if, like me, you enjoy YouTube, maybe you have a channel, maybe you know some people at the place you're going to that have a channel as well, then I'd say get in touch. Maybe. Or maybe not, but be careful. But yeah. How do you settle in and how long does that take? I'd say that depends on the person. I have little bursts, little highs and lows. Sometimes I do feel really at home here and I feel like this is where I belong. It's still a little overwhelming sometimes when I like step out of the tube station and go outside and like there's loads of people and it's so frantic and chaotic and I just feel like, oh my gosh, I want to go home. Take your time getting used to the city. Don't be ashamed of not knowing your way around the city or, I don't know, of just being new to everything around you. Don't be ashamed in that. I'd say try to visit the city on your own. You never know what you might find out. What is the hardest part of being in a different culture? Them just eating at crazy early hours, like who has dinner at 4 p.m? Jeez man, what? Just kidding. Obviously the language is the most different thing, but I'd mostly just say if you're going somewhere with a different language and like a hugely different culture, adapt to the new environment, but be aware that nothing is written in like permanent marker and no one's gonna be watching you and like judging every step of your way and being like, oh, you're doing that wrong, you're saying that wrong. So just, I don't know, just have fun. Don't be afraid. If you want to do it, just go for it and just put all your fears aside because it's gonna pay off, it's gonna be worth it. You never know what you're gonna learn, who you're gonna meet, and it's just a very rich and valuable experience. There's only so much you can learn when you're in your own environment, and stepping out of your comfort zone and going somewhere else does make you learn an awful lot about you, and it's just fun. It basically is just a lot of fun. So yeah, that was it. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday and I will see you very soon. So, adios!